That's right, here at the Urban Barn on South Granville, and the beautiful Janette Ewen come to visit. What are we doing coming up in just a couple of moments?
We are going to clean, sort, and decorate your home for spring. So everything you need to freshen it up and get ready for this fabulous weather.
I know, that sounds great to me, Jody and Riaz. We'll see you in a few. We are transitioning to spring, right, Janette?
We are, and I think the first thing to do is get everything cleaned and sorted. So you want to go through your closets, and I get little containers and just have a toss, a fix, anything that can be repaired, storage items, and then donate. This is a great time of the year to donate. A lot of shelters are in need of spring clothes or even winter clothes that they can put away.
Good idea.
Next, get cleaning. This is where you assign tasks. Utilize those teenagers and that husband or boyfriend. And it's a big spring cleaning. Flip the mattress, pull out the fridge. Always go from top to bottom because all the dust settles. So you can just dust away. Then I like to Febreze everything. And what's great now is it's scented with Gain, so it's got that fun spring scent. Then you want to start bringing in all those spring accessories. So swap out anything dark and moody. We're going to show a little bit more of this later with all the trends and bringing all that bright, fun freshness for the season.
It's perfect. Well, we are transitioning to spring with our home decor with Janette Ewen. Coming up next, we're doing some do-it-yourself stuff, right?
We're going to get you doing some floral arrangements.
Doing some floral arrangements. It sounds like spring to me, Jody and Riaz. Definitely, we are tapping into spring here at Urban Barn with Janette Ewen. What are we doing coming up in about 6 minutes, Janette?
Well, I think nothing says spring like floral, so we're going to do some floral arranging.
Do it yourself, so you can be just as good as Janette there, Jody and Riaz. Oh, yeah. We are getting ready for spring here with Janette Ewen here at the Urban Barn on South Granville. Okay, so what are we doing here?
We're doing floral arranging, but really kind of whimsical and affordable, which I love. So you can see a few that we've done. We just used inexpensive colored jars. By bringing in color in your glass, it really freshens it up for the season. And it's just stems tucked in, and we added these little butterfly toppers. You pick those up at the dollar store or craft store, but you can also do this in tin cans or mason jars. So I'm going to have you do a little arrangement for me.
Okay, but the thing is, I'm looking at this big long stem, and I'm trying to think, I never know, should I go with a short arrangement, should I go with tall?
I prefer a Gerber daisy because they're not so strong through here. I would go a little bit shorter, and make sure you always cut it on an angle.
All right.
So it can absorb the water. Oh, see, look,
just
you're
like
off
that.
to a great
just
start
like that.
already.
I'll continue on with my arrangement.
Okay, and I found a great teapot in store. There's so many great vases and accessories here that you can use for flower arranging that are unexpected. We showed the tin cans, and you can see we did it with the lavender there. How pretty that is.
Beautiful.
Tin cans are great, and you can use old tea tins. I'm going to use this teapot, and I'm going to show you a great insider trick. If you want your florals to stay upright, of course you can always put in your Oasis, your foam in there and wet it. But this is a quick and easy way. I've seen florists do that. I sometimes watch them. Just make yourself a little Scotch tape grid.
I've never seen this. This is such a good idea.
It's really, really simple. And then you can see there's little slots for your flowers to go. And it keeps them upright. I love doing things. This works when you've got a wide mouth sort of vase, or if you want to do it in a teacup or something like that.
Such great ideas from Janette Ewen again. Oh, but that's okay. Am I doing this wrong here?
You're doing it so beautiful. Okay. I'm so proud of you.
Look at that. See, you get the master that teaches you, and it's just like I'm her Jedi. I'm telling you.
Add your butterfly and see, look, how pretty is that on a table?
We're going to have some spring decor trends coming up just after 7:30, Jody and Riaz. Look at that.
Oh, isn't this great?
Exactly. We're getting ready for spring. So maybe just an overview of what we're seeing as far as design trends.
We're seeing a lot of bold patterns, bright colors, unique new colors, and quirky accessories.
And speaking of which,
we've got this fabulous purple room, and what's great is it's paired with mustard and wasabi. This great color here. How fun is that?
I love it. I love it.
And of course, our quirky accessories. So this is the item, the must-have at Urban Barn, the dinosaur table. Is this not fun?
I love it. And you know, the price point's pretty good, because you don't want to, when you're looking at any kind, wherever you're deciding to shop, you don't want to spend a ton of money on those little quirky things necessarily, right?
Exactly. This is a great wink, and you could put it in an indoor sort of living room area or 2 end tables in a bedroom, which would be great as well.
Excellent. And the lavender, too, we're seeing a ton of that, right?
Oh, so much lavender, and we've got our beautiful pig with wings, and what's great is that he works indoors and out. And we talked a little about those fresh colors and patterns. The chairs you're sitting on has got this great graphic pattern. And when you're partnering that with a pattern, always think about going with something a little more organic, like this pillow here with the dragonflies. It's the hard and soft rule. So always remember to have something that's very graphic with something organic, and then you can mix up those patterns and it doesn't look too confusing.
Fantastic. We're here again at Urban Barn here on South Granville. I know that last segment, people were wondering a little bit about this dino or dinosaur table. It's $199, so nice for if you're kind of trying to to tap into some of those little trends. Janette, you've actually got an exciting, I guess, bit of a project with Ty Pennington, right?
Yeah, Ty Pennington has a great new website up, and he's asked me to blog for it. So you can go on there. I'll be writing a bunch of decor tips. We did how to decorate small spaces, how to decorate a kid's room. So some great tips, ideas, lots of pictures, and of course you get all of Ty's great blogs on there as well.
And what's great is because people, like this morning, we've been hanging out with you all morning long, and people want to be able to tap into your knowledge, and now they can do it anytime they want. But coming up, just after 8:30, what are we going to be doing here?
We're going to be doing DIY spring art.
There you go. She keeps us all trendy and makes it easy for us, Jody and Riaz. Kyle just said that we're his favorite ladies. Isn't that nice of him?
I love you, Kyle.
There you go. Me too, Kyle. Hey, if you got 3 minutes to spare, you've got a great do-it-yourself artwork project, right, Janette?
Exactly. You could probably do it in 2. Artwork is a great way to bring in the spring, and you can make it yourself really affordably. I love using these thicker canvases, so all you can do is either paint them or wrap them and then add some scrapbook elements.
Okay.
So really simple. I've wrapped one for you already.
Oh, I love it how you do that, because the wrapping I have a challenge with.
But you know what? It's not that hard. How you do it is just take the thick canvas and wrap it like a present. So that's all that you need to do. And use the glue dots because they stick to the canvas the best.
Good idea.
So now you've got yours wrapped and we've got all these fun elements.
And where do you get like these things for people that want to, don't know where to get canvases, for instance? And,
I picked these up from Michael's, but you can get them from most major craft stores as well. So dollar store is another great one, and a lot of them have the sticky backs already. Look,
so just do what I
whatever
feel?
you want. Look,
okay.
This one we didn't even paint. How pretty!
How good! And I guess it's a great way too, like because the trends typically change as far as the colors and everything, that you can really, change it up as often as you want.
Exactly.
Right?
And don't worry about always putting things perfect or in the center. This one here, we can have our flowers sort of dispersing off.
Great
and just have a little fun with it.
And paints as well, right?
Paints as well. You can paint your base background, just a simple acrylic paint. These are about $1 at any dollar store. And for application, just use the sponge brushes. Goes on really easy, and you can see the 2 I've painted there.
Great idea. Well, my segments are 1:45, and look at that. I did a piece of art, and so did you in 1:45. Janette Ewen, always fun. Thank you very much for joining us. Thanks again to Urban Barn here on South Granville. For more details on Janette, you can go to her website. And don't forget, Jody and Riaz, she also now blogs for Ty Pennington, typennington.com for details on that.